This short video clip aims to show you how to plot an Argand diagram to represent a complex number using autograph software and then pasting this into Word. Quick reminder of what an Argand diagram is. It's a set of coordinates which can be rectangular or polar. Another video clip is available to show you how to work with polar coordinates. But let's start off by thinking about rectangular coordinates. So I have the x-axis representing the real part of the complex number and the y-axis representing the imaginary part of the complex number. So with rectangular coordinates, that means I have numbers 1, 2, 3 going up the real axis, or -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3 up the imaginary axis, -1, -2, -3, and so on the imaginary axis for the negative values. So, as with any coordinate system, this is the positive real, negative real, positive imaginary, negative imaginary. Let's say I want to represent the complex number 3 minus j on this Argand diagram. So using rectangular coordinates, that would mean it's positive 3 along the real axis, which takes me to here, this point, and -1 on the imaginary axis, which takes me to this point here. So this point will be where they meet, and I then draw a vector line from the origin to that point, and that vector would represent the complex number 3 minus j. So I can draw it by hand. How can I use autograph to do the same thing? So let's fire autograph up. And I've already done it there, and you can see the Argand diagram. But how do we create it? So let's start a new page. File, new graph page. So I want the rectangular coordinate system. So I need to make sure I've got this button pressed, which it is on the coordinate system choice as the Cartesian grid. And then I need to, anywhere on the axis, it doesn't matter, just right click and you get the option to enter coordinates. So you enter coordinates, and by default it gives the coordinates at the origin, 0, 0, which is where we want our vector to start from. So I just hit OK, and I get a coordinate point at the origin. So hover over this origin, right click again, and you get the option to enter a vector. And so now I'm using the xy coordinate system in this particular example. So my x value represents my real part of the number, so that's 3. And my y value is the imaginary part, which is -1. So I hit OK, and then I get a vector going from the origin to that coordinate. I can zoom in, as usual. So if I say I only wanted this particular part, I could zoom box around that bit. And there's my Argand diagram representing the complex number. So let's say now I want to put this into Word. So I need to paste it in. So go to page, print copy page as bitmap, and then you can go to Word and paste it into Word, which I've already done for you. So just Control V, paste into Word. So Control V, and there is the zoomed in value. You might want this particular vector to be a bit larger, so what you can do with that is hover over it and then highlight it by clicking, and then you can make the line thicker if you want, so you can get a thicker vector line or a thinner vector line. Sometimes it doesn't print very well with a thin one, so you might find it's better if you've got a thicker line. So that's how to draw an Argand diagram using Cartesian coordinates on autograph and pasting it into Word.